Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Scorpio, I have no theme for today's reading for you, no planetary alignments or energies that I'm working with to bring you a message. This is something that Spirit actually wanted to share with you. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and see what it is that you're meant to hear today. Okay, so we are getting for you innocence. Look at this. Innocence is coming through. Let me read you the message of this card. Stay true to your values and always choose the path of integrity. Don't let material desires or external influences lead you astray from your authentic, innocent self. So once again, stay true to your values and always choose the path of integrity, Scorpio. Don't let material desires or external influences lead you astray from your authentic, innocent self. Very powerful message here. And I feel, some of you might be seeing memories of yourself, reminiscing over your past, or remembering something from your childhood here. This is coming up. So this is really interesting. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We've got the World card. So Spirit is trying to show you the world and what it's actually made of. And what's happening here is there is an experience in your life right now that has to do with an opening of some kind, okay? And it's a way that Spirit is trying to communicate and show you something very specific here, Scorpio. Really interesting how this is coming in, and there's a little bit of interruption with it as well. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it tends to be in the background, the energy. So some of you might feel this intensely, while others you might feel this subtly, okay? And we have the 10 of Wands. So just like the World card, we have a closing, a completion of some sort. And we have an opening coming in. So those of you that have been feeling lost, trying to find your way here, or perhaps there's something specific that you're trying to find a way through, you're going to come through that, okay? You're going to find that way, that opening is coming in for you. So the 10 of Wands, and we have the King of Cups. Very grounded and stable energy. So Spirit here is asking you to cultivate calm and peace within yourself. Okay, so whatever's happening in your external experience, don't allow it to affect your inner peace, your inner calm. Okay, this is something that we're meant to master. So right now, in your life experience, perhaps you're being called to cultivate, culminate peace and calm. Okay, this is the experience I feel I'm picking up here through the other 2 cards for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my readings as well. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the King of Cups here, Scorpio. So what I'm getting here is the number 21, 10, and 17. Okay, 21, 10, 17. If you're seeing these numbers anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation that there's something here in this reading for you today. All right, and before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Scorpio. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, so I'm going back to your childhood here, Scorpio, and I feel that some of you have been thinking about it, maybe about your parents or siblings, but I'm getting this reminiscing of something, and something to do with dreams as you were a child. Perhaps you had an imaginary friend or someone that you spoke to, or something that you experienced. Now, this could do with gifts that you're naturally these are gifts and talents that you naturally have, Scorpio, right? This is coming through the card of innocence. So some of you have been gifted since you were young. You're able to see things different, and you know that you were born different, Scorpio. And I feel the world to you doesn't look like what the world does to most people, okay? And you're able to see things which you feel are truths because they are truths to you, right? And I feel sometimes this energy can be a little bit lonely because not a lot of people understand you or can connect with the way that you think, or the way that you speak, or the way you express yourself, because of this way that you experience your reality. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of a disconnect from others, but I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing for you. I feel that some of you are very comfortable in this place of being detached from reality. Like, I feel everyone has their own reality. The reality I'm talking about is like the Matrix, right? The reality that has been built for us, that we live in and experience every day, where a majority, and I don't even feel it's a majority now of people that are actually blind to it, but there's a good chunk of people that still can't see that they're in this really manipulated, very, I don't even know what to call this matrix, honestly. I don't have words for it, but some of us are caught up in it where we're not able to see. And there's others, some of us that are in a more advanced level where we're able to see things, but from since we were a child, right? And I'm getting somebody that understood things since you were young. Perhaps you're someone that was advanced in school because your brain, your mind is just at a different capacity here, right? In a different level altogether. So it's really interesting how this card is coming in, because it's shining a light on your entire world and the way that you see it. So we're seeing a round mirror here with a woman coming through, but what I'm actually seeing in my mind is a blurry version of this, which looks like to me an eyeball, and this is the center, the pupil, right, where someone's looking through that eye at the world. So rather than this being a ending and a beginning, it's more so you moving through this energy where you're able to see things through a different lens, which is that mirror. You're able to see things differently. So even yourself, you're seeing differently here. It's almost like what people think they're seeing, you're able to see beyond that. Okay, so I hope I made a point of like how you're able to really work with the energy around you because of how you see it. So what's happening here is some of you may have been experiencing some sort of a block in your life, right? And I feel that this block is being lifted away from you, and there's something that you're doing, something that you have come into access with, something that you may have researched or come into some information that is going to help you actually remove this block. And I feel it has to do with some ties to your past, or a gift that you have that might just be developing, or it's strengthening. Okay, so gifts has been coming in a lot of my readings, but I feel the reason why is because we are actually being activated. A lot of us light workers out there, some of us are chosen to do something specific in the world, and there's activations that are coming in. There's also light codes coming in through this world card for you as well, Scorpio, which I feel is, what is this? It's so interesting because I'm getting the numbers 219. 219 coming through, but also 2110 as light codes. So what's happening here is there's almost like this connecting of energies that's opening up another field. And I don't know if this is parallel realities that are coming together as one and opening up some sort of a portal or some sort of a door for you to enter. But this is where whatever that block was that some of you may have been experiencing is being unlocked, is being dissolved or released from your life. Some of you have been walking down a path where you have felt lost most of your life, and others maybe parts of your life. But some of you are at a point right now where maybe there is a lot of confusion, maybe there's a lot of weight that you're carrying, maybe there's a lot of energy that you're putting out there, and you just feel like with everything that is going on and everything that you're outputting, you're just not getting the results that you want. You're not finding yourself in the place that you desire. It's just all over the place. And some of you have tried over many, many years trying to make something work, right? Others, you've had successes around it, right? I'm seeing others of you that are entering this new world, this new reality where it's a game changer. You've leveled up. And the energy that you have put in now is moving up to this other upgraded frequency. And there's celebration. So I'm also seeing celebration within these cards. So there could be a lot of different things that are happening for a lot of us out there. So you'll have to share with me here, Scorpio, what it is that you're experiencing through these cards today in your life currently. Okay, you can comment in the comment section and share with me below. But ultimately what's happening is there's something that is being lifted or dissolved that was in front of you, and you're able to actually access this new level, this new energy. Okay, and it's a higher level energy. So I'm getting this beautiful energy of the King of Cups coming through. It's a beautiful flow. It's a beautiful rhythm. And what I'm getting is it's completely different from the world that you lived in, the world that you used to know. And some of you are in the in-between time of this transition of you moving from this dense, heavy, like just chaotic energy to a newer level that is much more peaceful and calm. Okay, so we've got a major transition happening here. So this is where I feel there's like two realities colliding, parallel realities. Perhaps they were moving like this together for a very long time. And some of you are connected to this version of you that is at a higher level, but you weren't able to attain that reality or that experience. So what's happening now is there's something strengthening and making these two realities collide, and it's going to become one where you're breaking through into this, whatever this is, like there's a breakthrough happening. So I really feel that some of you are in this position right now where a lot of weight is being lifted off of you, and you're entering this new world where you're going to experience a lot of calm, a lot of peace, balanced energy. And Spirit actually wants you to start connecting with this version of yourself now in your life to create that peace and calm, to cultivate that inner sanctuary, to find that flow, that rhythm that actually works for you in a way where you're living a more tranquil and calmer life. One where you're at peace with yourself and at peace with your surroundings, but also at peace with the world that you're surrounded by, right? Some of you have managed to actually pull yourself away from some of the chaos of the world. And what I'm getting here is you've created this sanctuary for yourself. Some of you are already doing this. You're already in this energy of the King of Cups where things are calm. You created this beautiful world for yourself where you're able to live in the way that you desire, right? And you're able to create whatever it is that you want without any kind of restrictions or feeling like you're being suffocated, because I'm getting a suffocating energy here with the Ten of Wands. So this is almost like you clearing your throat finally and you're able to speak. And I feel this has to do for some of you with the energy of your throat chakra, but also the energy of will, the energy of power. There's something that is being activated here because in the background you can see a lot of light that is shining. And it is so bright, it's going to show you the way, and you're going to be able to see like, okay, you know what? The sun is shining its light on some of the areas of my life where I know there are blockages. So they're wanting you to put the energy and effort into working on those in a way that you're nurturing yourself through the process of releasing and letting go. And creating this flow and this energy within yourself where you can come to this place of contentment, a place of acknowledgement and acceptance of where you are right now in your life. Okay, so those of you that are watching today, if you're still watching this far in the reading, you're exactly where you're meant to be right now as you're watching this reading. And from here, you're able to make those changes. Anything that you want from here is where you're able to create that peace and calm, right? All we have to do is close our eyes and meditate, close our eyes and tune out that noise. You know, write our thoughts down if we're feeling like we're overwhelmed or our emotions are getting the best of us. Though this is you implementing practices in your life to keep the calm within you. And it doesn't matter what is happening around you. People can act a certain way. That's their own problem. That has nothing to do with you, right? The world can go to shit, right? It's just one of these energies, and I don't mean to say it like that, but I feel that sometimes we give too much meaning to things that are happening, and we give it so much power that we allow it to affect our life. So we have to tune some of these things out. Of course, be aware of them, right? Because we are a part of this big earth and everything that's going on in it, but it doesn't have to affect our daily lives, right? So no matter what is going on in your life, let's create this sanctuary. It feels almost like a bubble, but you're not closing yourself off. It's not a bubble that closes you off. It's an open bubble where people can flow in and out of this energy, where you can flow in and out of this energy, right? But it's a place where you can retreat to if you need to in order to balance and stabilize, regulate yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. So it is really important that you also be an active participant in creating this energy and aligning with it in your life, Scorpio. Okay, so if there's a lot of things going on in your life or you're feeling overwhelmed with the amount of work and energy you're putting out there, let's take a look and see where we can balance it, right? How much of it are you putting in that might be useless, right? Let's work on ways we can work a bit smarter, not harder. Remember, we have to put energy into the world in order to receive the kind of energy we desire, but we also have to match that energy with what we're outputting, right? So it's important that you understand and get a good idea of what it is that you're trying to build here, what it is that you're trying to create in your reality. Once you understand that and have a clear vision, now let's start to work on building that, but through a calm place without having to rush. There's no rush to get these things done, Scorpio. Slow things down a little bit here, okay? And watch, things are going to expand in a massive way for you. And it's going to happen in a way that it just happens and you see it. And I feel there's no time and space at all here with this, because it transcends all of that. It's much more, whatever this is, and it's part of your spiritual growth here. You're connecting to your higher self, Scorpio, but there's something much more deeper that is happening, that is transcending time and space here. It's something within you that is expanding, and it's traveling to another dimension, another realm. That's the best way, because I'm now seeing somebody kind of leaving their body and floating out into space and kind of visiting all these different realms, different planets, different galaxies. Like, if there's this really interesting energy coming through this King of Cups cards. And some of you might be living near mountains. You live near the water, near nature here. So you have a lot of signs and support from the universe, from Mother Earth, all around you. It's all about understanding your environment and becoming one with it, understanding like the ebb and flow of life, seasons changing, and how things do come and go. Like, I'm getting a full circle energy here with this. So some of you are very gifted here with this understanding and knowing of things. So you've known this, you've always been this way since you were young, and I feel your parents know this. Your grandparents know this. This has to do with your lineage, okay? So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, Scorpio. So this card deck comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So we are getting for you, koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Have any of you seen a koi fish anywhere in your life? This is coming in as a confirmation for you. So there's always enough, and the number 36 is on this card. So perhaps some of you are seeing the number 36 around you. Maybe you're 36 years old as you're watching this reading. This is coming in as a confirmation. And those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 36 days, 36 weeks, and 36 hours around the message of this card. So oracle message here is the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of koi fish spirit is to begin to regenerate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Our outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity. So begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be, okay? Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. For Koi Fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Now, the protection message for you is, are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi Fish Spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you have suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi Fish Spirit asks you to find prosperity within you by connecting to Spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love, relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within yourself to give to someone, even if it's just for a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears, more gifts, more strength, more wisdom, and more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy, so believe it, Scorpio. So look at that. Koi Fish Spirit for you today. All right, let's pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So change of plans. Some of you are going to experience a change of plans. And this is coming in with the number 4848. So if you're seeing these numbers anywhere in your life, this is your confirmation of this message. So you're being guided on a new path. Some of you might experience a career change here. You are manifesting and there's prosperity already surrounding you and you're going to experience prosperity. Things are working out well. Spirit wants you to believe it. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.